They've got an opening for a right-wing propagandist over at Fox. In fact, they have a couple. I have to tell you, I almost danced a little dance when I found out Tucker Carlson had been fired from Fox effective Friday. I won't put any music bed behind that because this is YouTube and they will ding us and put us in YouTube jail again. That's right, though. Tucker Carlson, who during the latest Dominion case that we've been following here on this show, it was revealed that he privately attacked Trump and his allies around the 2020 election, while at the same time spouting those election lies, which have done untold damage to our country. Tucker Carlson is out. That is right. They have given no reason for his exit, but my guess is that if they don't get rid of some of these people who clearly were caught both lying on air and showing that they knew for sure that what they were saying were lies, then they are going to be at legal risk. And that's it. That's what it is. Dan Bongino, who I often talk about here on this program because he bothers me. It bothers me that it bothers me that he's Italian and a fascist. I was hoping that that they would have learned. They don't, whatever. Okay. So here he is from last week when they fired him too, crying about it on his own show. This is what a fascist looks like when you make him sad.
News to share. Let's just get right to it. Folks, regretfully, last week was my last show on Fox News, on the Fox News channel. I haven't told Joe that. I know Guy, who's in the office with me, knew before the show. I did let my team know here this morning, and it's tough. It's tough to say that. I've been there doing hits and working there for 10 years. Appearances. I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk in media jargon. Appearances on the network for, I think, close to 11 years. So the show ending last week was tough. I don't want you to, it's not some big conspiracy. I promise you there's no acrimony. This wasn't some like WWE brawl.
No, it's definitely not a big conspiracy. You lied to the public. There's proof that you lied, that you helped destroy our country with your lies, and they don't want to have to pay another $7.87 gajillion out to the next lawsuit, which those lawsuits are forthcoming. So goodbye to you. Okay, I can't sing a YouTube song on YouTube because they'll ding me with a rights infraction. Okay, you're watching Julianna Forlano here on the Political Voices Network. Put your comments down below. Here's the deal, though. Just like with presidential candidates, when one would-be authoritarian is kicked out, there's 15 other ones growing up behind him. When one fascist propagandist is kicked out, or two, Tucker's out, don't forget, there are others just waiting to take their place. I don't think we're going to see a big switch from Fox News to even being partially more of an outlet for actual journalism. Oof. But that is fun to see the door hitting them on the way out. All right.
Republicans say they won't cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. But can honest, hard-working middle-class Americans really believe what these politicians say? Republicans said they wouldn't overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's what Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett said during their Senate confirmation hearings.
Roe v. Wade is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. A good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court.
Roe v. Wade. It's settled as a precedent of the Supreme Court.
Roe is not a super precedent, but that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Well, we saw how that turned out. They played us for fools. Tell your elected officials to keep their hands off of our Social Security and healthcare benefits. Fool me once. Let Majority Rule was responsible for this message. LetMajorityRule.org is a project of the Marvin Lucas Super PAC, which is responsible for and paid for this ad and is not affiliated with or authorized by any political campaign or candidate or candidates committee.